Hey everyone, we are so excited to be back once again to get together and talk about real woman issues that concern friends, wives, mothers, educators, and entrepreneurs. I cannot wait to start the show, so let's get going. Yes, it's time for Friend Fix.
I'm so excited because
You didn't sing it.
Friend Fix. You know, I'm getting raspy as the night goes
Oh
on.
Lord, here we go.
But I'm sorry. I just have to say that I'm on a little bit of a high.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of high?
I'm high off vibranium.
Are you high off of the heart-shaped herb?
Yes. Actually, I have crushed it.
Are you going to drink it?
And now I am drinking it as tea.
Oh, daily.
I have vibranium flowing through my veins.
Through my veins.
And I shall have a tattoo by the end of the week if I keep
Is that how we
drinking.
get the tattoo to
I'm
get
trying.
into Wakanda?
That's the password.
The
I
key?
mean, like, clearly,
The key.
it might be the mark of the beast, but I don't care.
We need to find some, and we need to drink it, and we need to go.
And I want a tattoo.
I hear Wakanda Air is flying out of Orlando.
Yes. And
Okay.
Atlanta Hartsfield.
Also, there's a flight leaving from Atlanta.
Clearly.
Okay, so, I mean, we just need to go ahead and book it, you know?
Right, I'm ready.
Friend Fix, Marriage Edition, Wakanda.
Wakanda style.
Wakanda.
Uh-huh.
Sounds great.
Clearly, we both have already seen it. One of us twice.
Mm-hmm.
Jealous.
Me and the husband went once, and then the children all came along too.
So I've been having a little bit of cognitive dissonance about whether or not I should take my 8-year-old. Because I feel like this. Okay, so everybody is talking about how historic this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's making history. You don't
Right.
recognize that it's history while you're in the moment, but
Right.
it really is. We'll look back on this 20 years from now, and we're like, remember when?
Right.
So,
and this, I can tell you, and, you know, my parents, I mean, I saw Boys in the Hood when I was 9 in the movie theater.
really?
My parents did not play when it came to, like, black cinema.
Right.
They were like, okay, well, that's what they're dishing. This is what they're going to see because representation is important. Regardless of what it is, we can talk about it. And that was not a kid's movie.
It was not.
But I remember in South Central, I mean, I think we even saw Juice. All those movies that were coming out.
right
Our parents were like, well, we're going to go see them. Higher Learning, all that. Just because they were just like, this is what is being shown. And then it opened up conversation, which for Black Panther, I don't even think there would be any like area of conversation that would need to be had. Like those movies were super politically charged and like gangster. Like it was a whole bunch going on there. This is real lightweight. I think there's a middle finger. That middle finger.
She don't know about that. But it is lightweight. However, we are super strict about what they watch on TV. Like we just are. And
right.
But all things considered, clearly my 5-year-old will not be participating. But after we went to see the movie, and the 8-year-old has been on it. She's been like, oh, I gotta see Black Panther. So I felt like culturally I would be keeping her from something that she's supposed to be a part of.
I mean, the visuals are so amazing. And if not anything else, and even like, okay, I know the baby, she's too small. But even for her to see how beautiful those women were on the screen.
Oh, that's
like, if not anything else.
You already know that was my main motivation.
Yeah.
As far as my main motive, as far as wanting to take her. Because I'm like, how am I going to be the author of Brown Girl, what do you see? And then these are such strong, powerful images for her to see, and she wants to see it. And clearly, I want her to see see Shuri.
Yeah.
I just think that's amazing.
I mean, and Okoye, like, they're powerful. And okay, so this is like a spoiler alert or whatever. If you have not seen Black Panther already, I'm so sorry for you.
I begged her not to do spoilers.
But I just feel like the role of woman is so, basically Black Panther couldn't do anything in his whole life without a woman being involved. Like, there is Okoye, who is his, like, major general, and she saves him so many times, and then his girlfriend Nakia saves him.
Oh my gosh!
So it's just so much of, and like,
his sister creates all of the fantastic gadgets,
all of the science and technology that, like, the whole country, like, relies on. So I feel women infused in every single part without playing, like, this side role. Like, it was powerful how Okoye even stopped the entire war with just one look. Like, so to me, I feel like that overpowers any, like, minor things that I would say, like, okay, maybe I don't want
just like the little violence. Yeah, that was it.
I don't want them to see violence, but because they probably wouldn't take violence away from it. I mean, they may, but the imprint of all these beautiful images, Angela Bassett, oh my gosh, like, just like these so really regal, and of course, leaving it out, I was like, kids, the people were so beautiful in that movie, and they were like, all you worried about is people being beautiful. And I said, well, and this is what my kids told me. I said, well, have you ever seen a movie where everyone was beautiful? And they were like, that guy with no arm wasn't beautiful. And I was like, no, he wasn't. I said, he probably was, well, one or two that weren't.
He wasn't Wakandan, though.
Right. I was like, but just like the entire cast, you could not look away because they were all so, like, visually, I'd never seen something like that. Personally, with the amount of, like, you know, I know their backgrounds and, like, how powerful they are as actors, some of them. Anyway, but like, just their visuals, how beautiful they were and how naturally beautiful was my thing. Like, it was just crazy how Denai had bald head the entire time, but her face was stunning next to Lupita. Like, how can you be next to one of the most beautiful people in the world?
Yeah.
And y'all I'm looking back and forth like, who's more pretty? I don't know. Like,
right. They were both very pretty.
It was just like a very, if not anything else,
if nothing else, Black Panther is a self-esteem boost in a movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it does fill you with a sense of pride. And with all that being said, we are definitely taking Ainsley. Well, I'm taking Ainsley. I don't know if my husband will sit through it again. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't care. Either way, I'm there for it.
Right.
I won't be the one left out.
I mean, and also the visuals of some very nice-looking Black men as well. And, you know, there was plenty of that to see. If you would like to visualize some very strong thighs and whatnot, you know, and or pectoral muscles.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, why can't we all appreciate?
Oh my gosh, you are so crazy. But
so besides any of that, besides the physical and what you visually can see,
there are a lot of underlying themes.
And I think that the people showed out.
Right.
So tell me about when you went to the theater, because you went opening weekend, right?
I did.
Okay.
Problem number one for me.
Okay.
We were tired and we stayed local.
Mm-hmm.
So I know one of your big pushes was you wanted to go to an ethnic area to watch. And I mean, I'm going to tell you, I was very disappointed because they didn't even have the backdrop that everybody was taking the picture with.
They didn't?
No.
Did they have a special line for you to wait in?
No. It was packed.
But you said it was packed.
It was super packed. Like, the line was outside of the door.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it was excellent as far as that, but I didn't get the photo ops that everybody got. And what was shocking was the theater was actually half and half.
Okay.
So I was excited, and I was like, oh, these are just the Marvel nerds. But then Some people were just super curious and want to know what the hoopla was about.
Right.
But, so my experience was almost like a regular experience, but my husband and I didn't get to sit together because it was so packed. And he was in net breaking section, and he let me have the good seats because I'm the one that's really into this.
That you really, yeah. Okay, well then, yeah.
So it was a mess. That's why I'm like so excited to take Ainsley back, because now I can wear my African skirt for real. I did have my Dora Milaje shirt on though.
Right.
Before anyone even knew what that was.
Right.
So informed, so forward. The adored one.
You did that.
That's what that means.
I was waiting for the picture.
I feel like I'm adored by my ancestors. They're smiling on me, so
right, absolutely.
that was my experience. My husband is as y'all heard from the last show about Valentine's Day. He's anti
mainstream.
He's anti-mainstream. He's anti-everything everybody else is doing. So he really stole my joy a little bit with the whole experience of being Black and proud and from Wakanda. And where was Akeem from? From Kamzuma?
Oh, from Zamunda.
Zamunda. He really stole all my Wakanda and Zamunda pride.
Oh.
So he wouldn't let me do it. He was like, so fake. So fake. I was like, why are you so angry?
All of it is fake. And we know.
He was saying me posing was fake.
Oh.
We don't never take pictures before we go to the movies.
Oh, girl, you could have done it for the podcast. You'd been like, it's for Sweet Tea and Sunshine, because Sharifa wants to see me dressed up in this t-shirt.
It doesn't matter, because I'm going to dress up when Ainsley goes.
Yay! Okay, so my experience now, I did not, we ended up making a last minute, after y'all decided to go ahead and make that decision to sneak off to the movies earlier. We were like, all right, well, since we're not waiting on them,
we were waiting on y'all.
I know. And we were trying to figure out to go on Sunday late or whatever. So we were like, well, let's just go late Saturday night. And when I tell you they had a line, and this wasn't even in the city, this was in Douglasville. So like, whatever. They had a whole line only for Black Panther entry. And so we were a little bit like, I don't like that, because we already got tickets, so can we just go in? So that was fine. Yes, I saw a myriad of kente, geles, and lapas, and head wraps. It wasn't like how I would have experienced probably at Atlantic Station, but that's okay. Because it was midnight on a Saturday night anyway, so
that's cool.
Super cute. They did have the big thing on the outside. There were no drums in the theater.
Oh man,
like what was happening up in New York and in Liberia and in South Africa and in Brazil and all these places all around the world that were celebrating. No, we didn't get to experience that part.
Not that for me either.
The theater experience was funny because if you know Marvel Comics, you know that you wait through the credits. So we were able to see all the people get up and leave and kind of laugh at them because they didn't really know. They just came out to see this Black Panther. They didn't really know it was a Marvel and that they were supposed to stay twice.
Right, because never... Girl, I don't even want to talk about... I knew we missed another one because it's always two. And my husband, who is very thoroughly trained because we go to every X-Men movie. Okay. We go to every Captain America. Like, we...
Right. And even the Fire Stick. Girl, you would know.
But even without that, like, before all that, we were going. And he, like, hopped his tail up after the first credit. So after we watched the first... teaser or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And I came straight home and Googled because I knew we missed something. And I was like, you got up. And he was like, what? You should have just told me. I was like, but you already know. Yeah. Like, I thought you knew something I didn't know about walking out. It was hilarious
training, like, with the kids. They were like, is it what? I ain't got it back. I was like, y'all know. Just wait. And they were like, so the comments, they have to pay somebody to do makeup. They got, like, so they're reading through all of I say, yes, all these people are getting paid $200,000, $200 million.
Choices you have.
But then they got super excited when it said, thanks to the city of Atlanta, and then they had the little Georgia piece, and they were like, that's us! Yay! At the end. And then finally, they were able to see that it was like something else after.